Man, what a week. This week has just been crazy. And some of it's been crazy good, but some of it's just been crazy. And it's only Thursday, so we still got a whole nother day of the week. And then the weekend, which, is part of the week. And I've got a lot of work I got to do, and a lot of work I'm going to be doing. But everything I set out to do, pretty much, I got done by Thursday, which means I need to do a better job of balancing out my week and packing more stuff into it. But I packed in stuff for tomorrow so I can get a lot more done. Things that have kind of been laying out there or resting out there or whatever. But one of the things that I was thinking about, because I'm in there and I'm working. I'm like, I finished up my opportunity pipeline. I'm getting ready, all ready for tomorrow. And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, I'm just tired, man. I'm just tired. I'm spent. And the thought comes to me, I start going, oh God, man, so I'm kind of beat up. And then I'm like, wait a second. You're not beat up. You're not beat up. You only beat up if you allow yourself to be told by yourself. If you tell yourself you're beat up, I'm not beat up. I had to flip that, right? I had to flip that and go, oh yeah, dude, you're not beat up. Okay, you're pushing it, and you're leaving it all out there. But that's different than being beat up, right? And so I think about this. I'm gonna get up and go for a little bit of a walk. It might get a little bit dark, but that's okay. I'm not beat up, right? So what is it? What are the things that you're doing? What are the things that you're pushing for? And why? Why are you doing it? What's your reason for doing what it is you're doing? Because sometimes we got to come back and we got to reset. We got to think about it, and we got to do the things. We got to remember, why is it I'm doing that? And I'm not talking about that big, Simon Sinek, hey, what's your why? I'm talking about the thing that makes you stop and just go, oh yeah, that's why I do it. So I'm sitting here. I'm getting ready. I got my day planned for tomorrow. I got everything. Got my breaking it down into the hours. Got everything going. And I'm like, man, I'm feeling good, but I'm a little bit tired. It's been a big busy week. And I get a text message. You get a text message from somebody that's in our Mastery Alliance group, and the guy says, "Hey, just want to tell you, I got the job, because I got the job I wanted." And I'm like, dude, that's congratulations. I'm just excited for you. I'm happy. It's a guy that's kind of gone through some trials in his life. He's gone through a lot of trials in his life. Not some. I shouldn't sell that short. He's gone through a lot of trials in his life. And he's like, I got the job. I'm like, dude, that's fantastic. Oh, I'm just so happy for you. Congratulations. And he goes, I owe a lot of it to you. I owe it to your mentorship. I owe it to the opportunity pipeline and what I was able to do there, and just being able to put things down and follow through, because I don't think without that I would have been able to do it. And so which means a lot to me, right? Because I created the opportunity pipeline, and it's this whole program that I have. And so you do it, and then somebody lives it, and somebody sees it, and somebody experiences it, and you just kind of sit back and like, nah, man, it wasn't me, and it wasn't the opportunity pipeline. The opportunity pipeline is just an avenue for you to create the things that's already inside of you. That was you. You did it. And of course I said, thank you for giving me credit, a level of credit. But I'm like, dude, it was you. It was all you. But it made me feel good. And you know what it did? It gave me this energy. It gave me the energy to come out here, do this video, crank this thing out. And what I'll tell you, if you're struggling, if things just aren't going the way you want them to go in your life, just make a plan. The opportunity pipeline is a great way to do it. You don't have to do that. Mastery Alliance is a phenomenal way to do it. It's a great program. You don't have to do it. You can do these things and you can make them happen on your own. If I can help you, if you want to see how the Mastery Alliance can help you, and how the opportunity pipeline can help you, just ping me, man. Let me know. But when you get in and you dial down on your life, and you leave it all out there, great things happen, but you get tired. I mean, it's just natural to get tired because you leave it all out there. And that's a normal, natural feeling, right? Because that's the thing. And one of the things that when I was going through all that crap in my company, and I would just push and I'd push and I'd push, and I felt like, like I was a knight. I'd go out and I'd go to battle every day, going against all these people we owed money to, and all these troubles that we had, and I always felt like I came back and I would be, God, I was beat up, man. At the end of the day, I'd be just beat up. And then one day, because in my mind, I always thought, man, a knight come, they go out to battle and they come back, and in my head, they have this nice shiny suit of armor. And it dawned on me, if you're going to battle, you're getting beat up. That suit is not shiny. It's not new. It is beat up. You're beat up. You go home, you rest, you get yourself ready, and you get back at it again tomorrow. But you leave it all out there. You don't go at 90%. Don't go at 80%. Go at 100. Give it everything you got. This is the only life you have. And I know that sounds cliche, but really, this is it. Today is done, man. It's like 8 o'clock or whatever it is at night. It's done. Yeah, those people that are grinding be like, oh man, I got hours left. It's done. And so when you start looking at what's going on, man, just leave it out there. Push everything you've got. Don't leave anything to chance. Make a plan and live that plan down to the hour, because you want to make sure that you're squeezing every drop of this life out of this life. That makes sense. You want to make sure that you're doing every single thing you can. You want to look at it and you want to be able to look at it and just go, man, that was it. And it was my sister's birthday yesterday, and she passed away a couple of years ago. And she used to tell me, she'd say, Tab, nobody ever on their deathbed says, I wish I would have worked more. I don't know many people. I've never really experienced anybody on their deathbed, but what I used to tell her is, I don't think anybody sits on their deathbed and says, I wish I would have watched more TV. I wish I would have watched more news. I wish I would have complained more. I wish I would have argued more. I think what we do is we look at, when we're done, we look at it and we go, did I leave a legacy? Did I come into this life and live the life as best as I possibly could? And did I leave a legacy? Am I leaving something to those people that are behind me? They may not do anything with it. They may just turn out to be a bunch of dumbasses and do absolutely nothing with it. Yeah, I mean, that's up to them. But you leave a legacy. And we're not even talking about generational wealth as in money. We're talking about generational wealth that's up here. What can you leave the world? How can you impact the world? And today, in this day and age, there's so many ways to leave the world that's never been available to anybody else. There's, you can write books, and you can publish them yourself, and you can get things out there in video. This is going to be out there for as long as anybody wants to have it. And so if I die tomorrow and I kept time to get this thing loaded up, people are going to be able to look at it forever. My kids, my grandkids, everybody. Leave generational knowledge. Leave that kind of wealth. But you know what? Don't look at things and be like, don't complain. Don't complain. Don't say I'm tired. Don't say, oh, you know what? I didn't get enough done today. I had so much going on in my life. Don't complain about things, because when you start complaining about things, when you really get in there, you complain about things, what you're saying is, I do too much. I don't have control. My life is, my life is run by other people. Take control. Don't say things that are negative. Don't label your day. Don't say I'm tired. Don't say I've got too much work. Don't do any of that. Just do it, live it, experience life, and don't complain. If you can stop complaining and you can start living your life, you're going to be able to get that energy, because you know what? Something's going to come along in the day like it did for me, and you're going to be like, busy day. I got all this stuff. See, I did it. I just did it. Busy day. And you get that feeling, busy day. Just don't do it. And I'm not perfect. I got to tell myself all the time, don't say that. But what happens is you get that feeling, and that feeling gets up in here, and then all of a sudden somebody comes in or something comes out and says something like, thank you because you impacted me. You know, your mentorship, your leadership, your example impacted me. And what did that do to me? That took my energy from down here to up here. So find those things that are going to give you energy. Don't give up. Don't quit. Don't complain. Just do it. Just live this life and drain it. Drain this life. Drain it as much as you possibly can and live it and just enjoy it.